Has anyone been following Zach on YouTube? Then you know that today is the day of the suit. That's right, thank you back there.
Hey, what is up guys, Klassen here, and welcome to episode 18, the finale of my Slim for the Suit series. I know this video is long overdue and definitely didn't come the following Thursday from the wedding, but here it is. So the week up to, I guess the couple weeks up to the wedding, that's really what I was locked into, and I mean even my last week before the wedding I took it off work just to focus on it. It's hard to turn the whole experience of the last 2 weeks before the wedding into like a health and fitness perspective, but it has very much helped with my self-awareness, and even in the most crazy of times, how to feel grounded and how to, you know, become more grounded in a life that seems ungroundable. So if you watched the Mexico update video, I went to Mexico one day after the wedding and spent the following week out there. I was successful in the wedding, meaning that I'm a married man living in the apartment. My camera charger broke, I guess, a couple weeks prior to the wedding, so I had this thing plugged into a wall, but this charger is broken, it doesn't charge, or the battery just won't hold a charge anymore, so I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm going to be ordering a new charger or a new battery, so until that time I'm going to hold off from making videos because I don't want all my videos to be vlog style, sitting on a couch that is near an outlet. But what is exciting is that in the meantime, as we kind of move and settle in, I'm making a little YouTube studio, I guess, a little corner for my YouTubing in one of the rooms. So I don't really want to put out a lot of like cell phone vlogs until that time because I'm on the verge of having my own studio and making good high quality videos, and I have so many ideas, but I'm just gonna kind of hold off on the videos till then. Thank you so much for sticking around until then. So now that I've moved into an apartment, and this is kind of post-wedding now, I have full control over the groceries that enter the house. I definitely thought that like moving out there'd be some magical transition where you only, you know, just because you buy healthy foods and stock your cabinets and your fridge and stuff with all healthy foods, lots of fruit and vegetables and whole foods and good bread and all this and that. The challenges are always around the obstacles, because it's very easy to have a house or apartment or whatever stocked with good healthy foods, but you know, all it takes is a trip to 7-Eleven on your way home from work. You know, dawn's run in the middle of the day, so really it all comes down to your mental state and your self-control and whether you want something bad enough or not. You can have all the tips and tricks in the world, you can have a kitchen full of healthy foods, but it really comes down to your self-control and your willpower. Now as I leave my house where my parents raised me and they provided me food, it is now up to me to be providing myself with the healthy foods I need. I have to create a new routine, right, which is everything, because with routine comes good habits. So now I have to build some new good habits here. I had them at the last place I lived in. Now it's time to begin new ones, which is kind of exciting because I'm not just doing them alone, I'm doing them with my wife. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I bring up my Slim for the Suit series on YouTube, and I was looking through all the different, I guess, titles and categories and like what I thought the main drawing points out of each video was. And you know, I really did learn a lot this series on this journey about transitions and planning for the unexpected. What else do we have here? Working with calories and macronutrients, fat loss plateaus, injuries, body comparisons. I guess I should probably do one more, hey? Feeling grounded, having a foundation of health, working around allergies and other obstacles. And the video that I made prior to this, episode 18, was about priorities and self-confidence. And that's really what, if you learn one thing from this series, it's that whether you're losing fat or putting on muscle, all it comes down to at the end of the day is being in a body that you love and being self-confident. If your goal now is to have a six-pack, that might not be your goal in 10 years from now. But what your goal should be now and 10 years from now is to be in a body you love and having confidence everywhere you go with what you do. For me, it was about feeling confident, I guess, on my wedding day and having a body that I was happy with. And, you know, I didn't lose like 30 pounds on the series or anything, but what it came down to is that on my wedding day, I was confident. It's who I was, and I was confident in my body. And that's really what this whole series boils down to, not about all the fat loss tricks, and well, there were a lot of them. It wasn't really all about how much fat I could lose or how much muscle I could put on. It was just about finding confidence and finding a foundation of, I guess, health and stability, finding a foundation of health and fitness amongst all the craziness that your life is and that my life is, and that this video is a perfect example. It was a series based on a crazy life and making healthy decisions. There's no better comparison that that's relatable to everybody, because everybody has their own lives and their own craziness and their own excuses, right? Maybe this was 18 weeks of excuses as to why I couldn't be the perfect health and fitness model or whatever. The point is that everyone has their own barriers and their own obstacles, and I really liked this series because it challenged me to be very self-aware of all the choices I was making, and I knew I had a video coming up next Thursday. I knew I had a body comparison coming in, and that mentality kind of starts to stick with you, because after 18 weeks, that's all the time you need to build a habit. So I'm hoping, if anything, this video has reinforced the things that I know and allowed me to build some new habits for myself. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this series, and if you're still watching this and you watched all of my videos in this series, I appreciate you. You're one of the people that makes my channel possible. You're the subscribers that I count on, the subscribers that I lean on for my views, and I appreciate you guys. So I'm glad that in those, these past few weeks I've had off from YouTubing, that my subscriber count hasn't stopped. And if you're up to date on my Instagram, you'll notice that I got my first YouTube paycheck, which is super cool. It's pretty cool when the money that you get from YouTube you can put towards real life things. Now, it wasn't a huge paycheck, but it was not about that amount of money. It was a sign for me that if I keep doing this, it's possible. It's possible to have an income from YouTube. It's possible to maybe get paid doing something that I love and something that I'm passionate about. And no matter what transitions I'm going through in life, YouTube is maybe something always that I can have, not just as a passion, but as a resource in my life. So that being said, I've got a lot of good stuff coming in the future, and hopefully the next time you see me, I will be showing you my new YouTube studio. Now for that body update. Alright, I'm in the washroom of my apartment, and here's the last body update. This is the body I'm currently rocking. Football season started, so that's kind of where my nutrition has been for the past couple weeks. This is what I'm looking like right now. So, obviously, not lean and shredded. That wasn't really the goal. I was in a body for the wedding that I was proud of. I fit my suit, I fit my dress suit, and I had a great time in Mexico. So, that's all that happens. Pretty happy with it. This is me in a relaxed state. Now if I go into a flex, still see the definition. A little bit of chub, but muscles there. I'm happy with it. And yeah, you probably won't see another body update from me for another, I would expect maybe half a year. I'm gonna go back to my usual YouTube kind of half year, 1 year body update videos. Not as often as I did for this YouTube series, because this was a learning experience. So anyways, this concludes the finale episode of Slim for the Suit. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode and you enjoyed my series, please leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Klassen out.